Hello everybody, SJM back with some more contained. It's been a grind, that's for sure, and the grind was not getting the blaze powder or the lava droplets, but getting all of the bone meal that I needed to get 9 blocks of it so that we could go in there. So some of it came from growing saplings, because we got the shears upgrade, so we'll get leaves every once in a while. The apples help contribute, so the oak was a no-brainer. And then over with the mineral saplings, we might need to get into integrated dynamics anyways, so kind of thought about growing those. Mineral berries can be composted, and the saplings, of course, not the mineral chunks yet. But I think the best bet that we got, most of it was from actually the saplings we get from breaking the mysterious biomass blocks, which looks like we just ran out, which was just in time because we finally got the last 9 that I needed for the last piece of the portal frame. And I've got that all set up. So today we'll be jumping into Cindrath. We'll have a look, see what that dimension is all about. I should probably make a weapon, maybe, because it says it's a horrible place to live, but I don't know if there's going to be hostile mobs there or not. We do have like iron armor's worth of protection now, so then we were required to upgrade, so I'm thinking that's a sign that we should probably go in armed. But it's easy. We've got lots of iron and whatnot, so I don't think that it's a big problem to do that. Let's get our last portal block. Let's get last bit of food, I guess, too, right? So let's make 5 more of these stews. They're pretty nice for what they take to make. And yeah, let's just jump in and see what we have to deal with over there. So started a little area where I'll be putting all of the portals, because in the quest line we've got Cindrath, it looks like we've got Crystal Core with its own planet, Factoria with its own planet or dimension, however you want to call it, and this is getting back to the overworld, which is where we're supposed to finish off. So let's do this, shall we? Great, I did not think that that would use up our gas tier, so we'll do that. Let's keep the asteroid axe. We should probably get a couple of other pickaxes, because while we're there in Cindrath, we're going to have to be grabbing orange, black, and white asteroid, and obviously they'll each have their own dusts, and I imagine their own mysterious asteroid as well. So we'll have to gather, again, a little under a stack to get the thing itself, but while we're there we might as well see what we can gather all together. Ah yes, lots of lava. At least our jet boots still work, so we don't have a problem with that. And we still fall slow, so that's shouldn't be a huge issue. Would be nice with all of this lava around, I guess, to have a magnet so that we don't lose these resources as we're trying to mine it, but that is what it is. White asteroid, we'll grab some of this. Oh yeah, there we've got a big chunk of it here. So that's 2 stacks of that. We've got a stack and a half of the black, and then we just need the orange, which looks like it's the lower level. Yeah, not sure there, but we're basically looking for what looks like concrete, right? So I think this is going to be the orange sand, red sand. Can we do anything with this? Okay, I guess it's for something. Grab a stack of it just because we can. An easy way to get sand, so we definitely can come back here for that later. Ooh, the one thing I did forget to do was to mark our portal entrance so that we can get back out of here. Probably do that, right? Right here. Oh wait, this doesn't show up on the mini-map. We need to use the journey map one. Not a new group. I want a new waypoint. There we go. And let's make it waypoint house. I don't know. We'll do that just because it's a way home. And don't want a random color. I just want black for this one, I think, so that it sticks out among all the orange and whatnot there. More white asteroid. May as well look high, seeing as how we're not finding any of it down low. And we've got less of the lava to deal with when we're up here. Alright, that's that, I guess. Should be enough, at least to get it up there. Ooh, we could probably grab magma blocks while we're around. Let's do that, so at least we don't lose it. Yeah, and it's like the nether, that the lava flows very quickly, so just need to be careful of that. If I'm not mistaken, this has its use as a heat source. Ah, the equipment modifier, lava walker, right? That seems really good, right? So that we can just walk on top of lava if we feel the need to. Of course, basalt we can get in our main dimension. It's a little bit rare, but if we needed to get a lot of it, I guess we could just come back here. Get a little bit more orange, because why not? So what happened there that I caught on fire? Okay, it's happened again, so I'm going back. I have no desire to hang out here any longer, to be honest. So we have gotten what we came here for. It's nighttime, so we have that to consider before we draw out all of our power. But yeah, we'll process one of each of those asteroid types and bring it back to daytime so that we have power coming into our system and we don't drain everything on ourselves again. Oh, because hey, that's frustrating. Yes, because I placed all the portals early. So let's do this with some tact so that I don't lose any of this stuff, because it is pretty expensive. There, if I need the portal back, we can get it, but we should have gotten a quest line for it, and we'll just have to go back so that we can check off the quests. That can stay there. That away. Straighten out a pickaxe. Okay. We should be back into business here now. Alright, so the one thing we didn't find was these oil lakes. So we'd have to find a Cindrath plain. And the pump, when placed above a fluid, will pump the fluids at the cost of power. So if we needed to get an amount of crude oil, we could do it that way. Not sure what we need it for just yet. And, okay, there's going to be magma cubes. And if we centrifuge it, we would get the slime balls. Okay, so at least we know how to get that. So it looks like going down this quest line is going to get us access to copper and silver. And where are we going after that? Okay, we're getting into mystical agriculture with the infusion altars. The brown asteroid is... okay, just an infusion recipe, and then gold from there. We're straining the brown asteroid dust. Got you, with at least a tier 4 mesh, which we have. So at the tier 5, we're the 55% chance, which is the same as what the lava drops and I think I needed 48 of these, I wanted to say. To get the mysterious block. Oh, this is straining. I see. Straining the dust. Okay. And we have to craft those up. So yeah, it's going to be a lot more random than the other mysterious ones were, so might as well get to processing. And so I don't have to think about it anymore. We'll just slap one of those on there, and that can finish doing that as we work towards it. But we may as well go back. Yes. Can I see? I guess F3B? No. F3G. So this is not chunk loaded. Okay. Let's turn off the hit boxes because I don't like that typically. And we'll just have to go back to our claims manager and make sure this chunk that this is in is claimed so it continues processing while we head back to Cindrath. We're going to look for some oil and market and some magma cubes to kill so we can get access to some. So we're in a Cindrath deltas, it looks like. Cindrath plains were up here. Ooh, there's wither skeletons and blazes. Interesting. I guess I never looked at the recipe for a shield, which would be handy for fighting blazes, but maybe we can lure one of these little guys over here. There's our first kill of the world. We've got another wither skeleton, and the blaze is up there somewhere, it looks like, by the mini-map. Oh, there's a magma cube. Just a little guy. There we go. One kill, one cream. I like it. Let's look at it this way. Really have a. Might want to make more mysterious alloy, so I'm going to leave that pinned for now. Just whenever something pops up on the mini-map, I'm coming over to have a look-see what there is here to kill. I think that was way below us because it was like faded on the mini-map. That's similar here. But yeah, it doesn't look like it's got a way to get underneath there. So there's probably a cave system underneath where these guys are spawning. Which would have been interesting if there was like a cave entrance, but I guess not. Was there any hint as to where to find the oil? Okay, Cindrath Plains. Yeah, there we go. Looks like water on the minimap. And then the orange asteroid looks grayish. That's funny. Where is my portal? Why is it? Oh, that's the wrong map again. Because I put the marker on the journey map. That's annoying. Why is it not showing up? Because I made it black, I guess, right? And there's enough black in there. Alright, so we don't need to mark the oil because it's pretty obvious there. Let's go back for this magma cube. Where was he? Oh, I think he despawned. Ah, see, there's a cave. Maybe we'll be luckier with monster spawns in here. Not so much, really, but they do spawn, so... Or the world gen does make them that way, so... That was a quick transition from day to night. Yeah, I thought that would happen. Some blaze rods would be nice because we get a good return on it out of the crusher or the pulverizer machine. There's a big boy. That's what we were looking for. Alright, you got me fair and square, buddy. Ooh, interesting. Got some kind of debuff. Why can't we see? Oh, because of the GUI scale, I'm guessing. Okay, where'd you go there, little wither skeleton? I don't need you sneaking up on me, smacking me with your stone sword. Why could I not hit you for the life of me? Alright, that's a good amount of magma cream now. We'll take that. Actually, I wanted to see the oil. Just wanted to have a look at what it looks like. Gets hidden quite well by the black asteroid that comes around it. And is it harmful? Appears not, but it does have, yeah, can't breathe in it, obviously. I'll take a bucket though. Alright, where were you? Oh, what's this? Okay. Oh, nice shot, buddy. Storm got by a stormtrooper. Okay, let's let him come down to us, I guess, is a better way to try and fight it. Ooh, there's a ghast too. That blaze despawned, being too far up there. There's one. Stay at an aggro range on this guy. I got two something or others. What's a something or other? Uncommon hat grab bag. Okay. There's a blaze rod though. Which in the pulverizer, yeah, we get an extra one, right? Alright, that's our exploration of this area. And we're out of food now, so definitely going home. We should have a good amount of material processed through the straining. So yeah, I'll put her on a pause and we'll come back when we get home. All right. And then when we put this in the... Wait. Magma cream does not go in a centrifuge. There's an assembler with honeycomb and biomass to get a slime ball. So is JEI just being tricksy on us? Yeah, there's no centrifuge option with the magma cream, so I'm not sure what JEI was trying to tell us there. Let's see, we get hats. A drinking hat? Oh, okay, yeah, I remember that guy. And a big crown. Oh, we do not have the bauble slots, right? And it can't even go on our head slot. So, not sure why it's even in the game. All right, let's check our strainer. Still working away, it seems. All right, we're going to come over here. We're going to grab the rest of this. So 4 small copper dust and 4 of those dust plus a big copper dust. Okay, so it doesn't take a lot of material at all to make the mysterious, and then of course 8 of the regular asteroid gets us the mysterious version. I'm just going to prepare for the outputs over here. And what am I doing? Oh yes, the asteroid itself. This one, and this one. Okay, we should be on to the black now. Just need to wait for some of that to process. So I'll be back when we're ready to get all that stuff up and going. All right, while we're waiting for things, I did make a little bit of a boo-boo. So I looked at the recipe for the black dust and I'm like, oh, okay, we just need 5 of each of the dusts. But it's not the case because we need the copper dust and the silver dust and then only 4 of the asteroid dust and then 4 of the small silver dust. So I overused my small dusts on the copper and the silver. So tiny oopsie, no biggie though, one way or the other. We just pop some more in there for processing. So I think I did 10 more of these just for some good measure. Make sure I keep my needed amounts now rather than doing too much. I linked up those drawers, so they should be ready to go. And then, oh yeah, we wanted 8 of the white asteroid. And 1, actually we'll just take all of our V-Bucks. And we can now make a catalog. There is not a lot to buy. So 4 to buy a basic loot box. We may as well grab 1. Wow, okay. So didn't really need to kill magmas and skeletons just to get those drops. Yeah, once we have the integrated squeezer, we can get magma cream from the magma block drop. Oh, and I can't leave those V-Bucks in there. Interesting. Okay. I was going to say at least I have a place to store them now, but I guess not. Why just 14? Oh, because they only stack up to 100. I see. Makes sense. All right, we're still working on coal dust over here. Yes, we will get the 2 extra that we need. I'm going to have to do a little bit more of the black, though, it seems like, because there just isn't enough. Yeah, I'm short 3 small coal dust to make my mysterious. a batch of 16, no problem. So yep, more waiting. All right, I think we're good to go on our crafts here now. So we just need to find, am I missing one of those, 4 of those, and 4 of those, right? Mysterious orange, mysterious white. What am I missing for the coal? Oh, black asteroid dust. Aha. Not the coal dust. Paying attention to the recipes. Not something I value highly, obviously. There we go. And I do not have enough sticks. So grab 3 of those just to get a kickstart. Orange, and I can pull you out of there. Yeah, I stopped the lapis, I stopped the sapling one, and I stopped the light gray asteroid. So we've got a good amount in there. Plus, if we need the asteroid, we've got lots kicking around. It just takes a little while to get there to process any of it. Get our food processed again. And I guess I need a coal, which we've already been able to get coal, so I don't know why that was a thing in the first place. Oops. And our silver and our copper should be processed over there. And it's just this crude oil bucket. What are we doing with this? So we put it in with sand, and then we get polymer resin. We can turn it into fuel, and then, oh, refining. This is what we'll be doing with it eventually. What does the refinery take to make electrum? So we need gold for that. This is just copper. There's uses for the slime balls there. Which I'm still wondering how it's expecting us to get the slime balls if they don't go in the centrifuge, the magma cream. Intriguing. At any rate, that's everything from this quest line, with the exception of the slime ball and the pump, which we need to do a little bit more processing to get to. And I think we needed an upgraded... Oh, okay, so yeah, those, what were we calling it earlier on? Machine cores. The new type of machine cores, I believe. I believe these are going up now at a good rate. We can start processing those. And working towards more silver, more copper, I'm sure we'll need. Where did I get that primal steel from? Did I grab it out of this stack? I must have, right? And the use on this coal dust is, it's just smelted straight into coal. Okay. Now I see that. Yeah, I think that's a good place to wrap this one up here for today. Another quest line knocked down, so next time we'll take a look at the infusion, and then after we're done getting some of these, then we're on to Powa, it looks like. Yeah, so in the infusion here, we'll be getting into the refinery. So yeah, we'll have to find a way to pump out and store. I guess these, yeah, it looks like these hold about 15 or 20 buckets worth, so a simple tanks should work. 16 buckets they hold. And I'm almost full on water, and we've got, yeah, 35 buckets of lava kicking around, just processing in the background while we've been doing other things. Alright, enough of my ramblings. That's it for this episode. I hope you all enjoyed this one. That was a little bit fun going to the new dimension. Little nether-ish type of place. And not too scary, especially because we have the jet boots. So all in all, it was a fun time. I appreciate you all, and as always, we will see you in the next one. Bye!